started the recording.
Okay, ma'am.
What happened? Only 31 students have joined, and I should not record, right?
I will put up a message in our group, ma'am.
Okay, students, all of you listen here. We saw about the methods. We have to complete these methods, all the built-in methods. Then only we can see the validation. Okay. Methods of string object. We saw about char at. Okay, this is a method of string object. This return index of a character. Index of the character. Sorry, it returns a character in specified index. Okay, so what input you will give? You will give index as input. Okay, so in this index, which character is there in this str string will be returned. Okay, and then we saw char code at. Okay, character code at, and here also you will give input as what? Index. It will return the ASCII value of the character which found in the specified index. Okay, and then we saw concat. You can give two or more strings. That means you can create two or more string object. You can concatenate all the objects. Okay, you can concatenate all the objects through which you can through that you can concatenate all the strings. So we concatenated str1, str2, str3. So what is stored in str1, str2, str3? All these objects, object string will be concatenated. Okay, it will return string. Okay, index of returns the index position where a substring is first found in a string. So input what you will give a substring as an input. Okay, so now this will find the index position of the first character of the first occurrence of the given string. Why first occurrence? Because this is repeated. You see, it is not occurred once in a given string. Okay, but it will find only the first occurrence. Okay, after found the first occurrence of the given string, it will find what is the index value of the first character of that substring. Okay, what is the index value of this first character of the given substring? So that will be written. Okay, so that is index of. We have last index of as another method of string object. Last index of will search the substring. Here also you will give substring as input. So it will find the last occurrence of the substring and then it will return the index value of the first character of that substring. Index value of the first character of the substring. Okay, we were in match. Okay, during last lecture. Match is another method of string object. This is little special because in this we will use a regular expression. Regular expression is a here in JavaScript. Regular expression also considered as an object, like a string, array. Regular expression is also object. What is regular expression? In regular expression, you will create or you will assign some pattern. So using the regular expression methods, you can perform the pattern-based searching. Pattern-based searching you can do. Okay. Now I want to search this word Venus, which is there in this string object or not. Okay. So I can give this string as a pattern which I'm searching for in the regular expression. Okay. So look at here, as usual, I have created a string object. What is the name of the string object? str1 is the name of the string object. Next, if you look at this format, okay, this is like variable and you assign some value in the variable. Okay, which is a variable, this is a variable. What value you assigned in it, this is the value you assigned in the variable. Okay, so now here also the same format. There is a variable, you assign some value. Okay, so in JavaScript already we saw something if you assigned in the variable based on the value which is assigned in the variable will be changed as a respective object. So str1 changed as a string object because you assigned the string value in it. The regular expression inside this variable regexp, this variable is user defined, students. Anything you can write. Okay. So in this variable, you assigned a what value? Pattern you assign. Okay, I will explain the pattern. So because of that, we can say this variable is a regular expression object. What is this? Regular expression object. Why? Because the value is pattern. Okay. Now, when you assign the pattern, there are this regular expression is a separate, we can say it is a book. It is a separate subject. Okay. So it is very vast. So there are many symbols and flags and different cases you can use in the regular expression. We are not going to study all those. Okay, whichever is necessary to do the form validation, only we are going to see. Okay. So whenever you write the regular expression pattern, it should be enclosed with the forward slash. Okay, so here this is a forward slash. Again, here the forward slash ends. So within these two forward slashes, whatever you are writing, that is called a pattern. Okay, so this is pattern. Okay, so you have created what you are searching, you have given as a pattern. Venus you are searching, that is a word. Okay, it is not necessary only word should be given as a pattern. Okay, what and all, what are the other things can be given, we will discuss. Okay, so here in this example, we have given Venus as a pattern. So now in the next step, I will tell about IG. Okay, next step, I'm using match method. Of course, the match method is a method of string object, not regular expression object. Remember, okay. So match is a method of which object? String object. Okay, but inside the match string method, as a parameter, we are using what? Regular expression. Okay, regular expression object we are using as a parameter. So what should be the value? Sorry, what should be the parameter of the match method? If anybody asks me, you should say it should be always a regular expression. Okay. So regular expression you have given. So match, as I said, what it will do? Match return an array. See, match is a string method. Okay, but it return array. It returns array. Okay. So return an array containing all matches of a regular expression based match. This is a little confusing, but if you see the example, it will be clear. Okay. So whatever here pattern you are searching for in the regular expression, that will be searched and found in the string. If it find any matches, it will give each and every match as a array elements. Okay. So the return value of match is array, remember. Okay, each and every element will be the match what it finds in the string. All the matches what the match method finds in the given string will be the elements of that object, element of that array. Okay. So I'm searching Venus. Yes, Venus is there here in the string. But look at the case. Here Venus is a small case, W is a small case. Here everywhere, wherever it occurred, the word occurred, everywhere it is, the W is a capital letter. Okay. So if you did not give this flags, these are called flags, F-L-A-G-S, flags. Okay. These are called flags. Flags you can give along with the regular expression. Okay. If you did not give this flag, what will happen? This search will not find any matches. This will not find any match because if you did not give the flag, automatically the match will search, match will perform case sensitive search. Case sensitive search. Okay. When match performs by default case sensitive search, then this W will be different with from this W. So it will consider this is a different word from this word. Okay, these two are two different words because by default the match method will search, which will perform the search based on case sensitive. Case is sensitive. So this is a uppercase and this is a lowercase. So both this will be considered as different word. Then the value, what will be returned? Empty, null. If it does not find any match, then the null will be return value of the match method. Okay. So that we want to perform case insensitive search. Okay, by default, match method will perform case sensitive search. Case sensitive search, but we want to change that. We want to perform case insensitive search. So we can add the predefined flag for that. The flag I denotes case insensitive search. Case insensitive search. So that we are adding I. Okay. So after adding I, if you execute this match, the return value of match will have 3 elements. This Venus as the first element of the returned array, and this is the second element. This would be the third element. Okay, because after you have given I, that means through this you are saying perform case insensitive search. So it just ignore the case. Okay, it will find only the words. Okay, same characters are there or not. Okay, so you will get returned these 3 words in a single array. Okay. Now, why we have to add G? G will perform global search. Global search. Okay. I for case insensitive, G for global search. Okay. GLOBAL, global. Global search. What does it mean? Global search. Suppose if you did not give this G, okay, but you have given I. Okay, so I is case insensitive search. So starting from first, the match method will search the word, will search this pattern. As it is case insensitive, it finds this. Okay, first word. Once it found the first match, it will stop searching. That is default. Okay. But if you want to search the entire string even after found matches also, then you have to write the flag G, global search. Global search means search till end of the character of the given string. So even if it finds any matches in the first itself, it will proceed searching. It will continue searching till the end of the string. So that is ING, case insensitive and the global search. Okay. Students, if you did not give this 2, what will be the return value? Any one of you? You assume that you did not give ING or these 2 flags. What will be returned after
Null.
you performed a match? Null. Very good. Null will be returned. Okay. Suppose I had given only I, G I did not give. What will be the return value? I have given only I. What will be return value?
Again, null
Students,
means
why? See, please listen here. I have given only I. I did not give G. G I did not give. Okay. Rest all as it is. What will be my output? I have given only I. I did not give G. Then my output will be students. What happened? Then you did not listen properly. Students, I need answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Very simple. Ignore this. G is not there. I delete. Okay, now this is your code. What output you will get after you executed this? Actually, you have to print this. Okay, then only you will get output. So assume that document.write result you have written. Document.write result you have written. So what will be your output? I means what? Case insensitive search. Okay. So what will be the output?
all the three Venus.
No. Then what is the use of G?
First variant.
Yes, only the first Venus will be output. Why? Because you did not give G, no. So it will search case insensitive. It will perform case insensitive search. Okay. While it is performing, while it is doing case insensitive search, it will find Venus. Okay. Then you did not give global search, so it is default. What is default? Once it find the match, it will stop searching. It will return that first finding. Okay. So, but if we want all these Venus should be displayed, so we have to add global search G. Okay. Then only it will perform even after find this match also, it will search again the rest of the string till the end of the character. Then it will find all the three matches, all the three Venus. Okay. So that is the use of G. If I give only I, what will happen? Without giving G, of course, it will find some matches because you have given case insensitive search. So Venus will be found. As you did not give G, it will stop searching here. So only Venus will be returned. If you add G, then what happens? It will return all the Venus. Assume that I did not give I. I have given G. What will be returned? Any one of you?
Sorry,
Null.
ma'am.
Null, of course. Null will be written. Okay.
It becomes case sensitive.
Now I changed this to capital letter. Okay. Now what will be returned? Only G is there. Now what will be returned?
All three values.
All the three Venus.
Yes, global search. Okay. Here I change small w. But this is global only. Okay. Here it is capital W. Okay. What will be returned? It
First
will
and
perform global search. Global search. Remember, it will perform global search. But case sensitive search. Because you did not give I. Case sensitive but global search. What will be returned?
first and third Venus.
Yes, two Venus will be displayed. That's it. Okay. So this method we will use in the validation. Now next replace. Replace is also string method. Here also we will use regular expression. Now what this will do, it will replace the string data using the regular expression. So based on the pattern what you have given, it will find the pattern in the given string and it will replace the string which is given. Okay. So now here the same example, but you used what? Replace method. Okay. Remember, there are two parameters in this method. Replace method has two parameters. The first parameter should be the regular expression. Second should be the string which should be replaced. Okay. So you have given the string. So based on the regular expression, based on the pattern, it will find the matches. Okay, which will be matched as it is case insensitive and also global. All the beanies will be the output. Sorry, will be found, and then all these beanies will be replaced by this string. Okay, so what you will get as output? You will get here he Teenus. You must be Teenus from Teenus land. Okay, so that will be the output. Okay, then you perform search string for match using regular expression, but the return value is different. Okay, this also find the regular expression. For example, this is my string object and this is my pattern in the regular expression. Okay, so in the search method, you will give regular expression only. Just ignore this. Okay, you will give regular expression, search of regular expression. So the wow will be found in the string. Yes, it found once. Okay, when it after it finds, it will find the index value of the first character. Okay, index value of the first character which it finds. Okay, so that will be returned as a return value. Okay, so here also you are searching a string only. Okay, but the return value will be different. There, if it does not find any matches in search and also match methods, if it does not find any matches, it will return null. If it finds the match, returns what? Match returns array with all the findings, and the search will return the going search. No, wait. The replace will find the pattern based matches in a string and it will replace by the given string. Okay, so return value of replace will be string. Remember, return value of replace method will be string. Return value of the match method will be array. Okay, now search also searches the given pattern and after find the first occurrence of the match. Okay, it will find the index value of the first character, that will be returned. Okay, so if it does not find any matches, then it will not return null, it will return -1. Okay, it will return -1. So this search method, if it returns -1, that means there is no match in the string. Okay, if it returns any other integer, for example 0, if it returns in the 0th, the first this pattern that finds as a first word. So 0 is the index value of the first character of the first finding. Okay, if suppose this is a match, now as per this example, the wow finds here. Okay, so now what will be the return value? Return value will be the index value of this w, isn't it? So what is the index value of this? To count the index value, you should start from 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 will be written because it finds the match. This match found in the 14th index position. Okay. So that is search. Now just to see this example, I have assigned one string variable. Okay. Now, and then I have created the regular expression object. And then what I'm doing, if str.search regular expression greater than -1, what does it mean? Greater than -1 means it finds some match. It finds some matches. Okay. Then only the return value of the search will be greater than -1. Otherwise, it will be equal to -1. No. If it does not find any match, it will return -1. Okay. So what we are checking, the return value of the search is greater than -1. That means it finds some matches. Then document.write, wow, the word wow was found. Okay, something I want to display. Okay. Else means this condition is true. Okay. How the condition is true? Yes, this is the return value of search is -1. Then this will be executed. Document.write does not find any wow. Okay. No wow found. That will be written. This is clear. The statement is clear. This if students.
Yes, ma'am.
Then we have split method. It will split based on the delimiter what you have given. Okay, split a string into an array of substrings by specifying a delimiter to split by. Okay. So now split will split the string into array elements. Okay. So input is string, output is array. Output data type is array, input data type is string. Okay. Now this split we can use by following any one of the two syntax. One is first syntax will have two parameters. The second will have only one parameter. Okay. So when you will give two parameter, look at here str.split. If you have given this, the first parameter is actually delimiter. Okay. First parameter, when you are giving two parameters in split, the first parameter will be delimiter. But the delimiter, what I have given simply empty double quotes, no, without leaving space. So that through this I am specifying optional parameter. You can take the optional parameter. I did not give any parameter. Okay, so it means optional parameter should be taken. Optional parameter is comma, but each and it will split each and every character by character, not word by word. So each and every character will be a array element in the resultant array. Each and every character, underline, each and every character will be a array element, will be the array element of the resultant array. What is the use of the second parameter? Suppose you want to limit the number of elements in the resultant array. For example, only 11 elements should be there. Then I can give 11. Okay. So in the given string, as I have given 11 till pi dot, after pi dot is there, no, till that it will be taken. Okay. How come till dot it is taking? Because count here 1. 11 is not index value. 11 is a number of returned characters, returned array elements. Okay. So you have to start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The dot is 11. Okay. So I is the first character. Then space is the second character of the returned array element. So what are the elements of the resultant array? I is the first element, space is the second element, again I is the third element, fourth, fifth, sixth, again space, seventh, 8th, 9th, 10th, and dot is the 11th element. Okay, all these would be the elements of the resultant array. How many elements in the array? 11 elements. That's why you have given 11. Because after 11th element also there are some string in the string object that will be ignored, that will not be included. As you limited the number of array elements, resultant array elements should be 11. Okay. And then again another, again I'm using split in another way, split method. See here only one parameter, the parameter is a delimiter. Okay. When you have given double quotes by leaving a single space, you are saying indirectly, word by word you have to split. Word by word splitting. Okay. So I is the first word in the array. Okay. So in the resultant array, what would be the array elements? I is one element, love is the second element, 5 is the third element. Again, I is a fourth element. And then love is a fifth element, cake is a sixth element. This will be the output. But all these would be the elements of the resultant array. Look at here, you are giving the delimiter in another way. Here also only one parameter, the parameter is a delimiter only. But what are you doing within the double quotes in the place of delimiter, you are giving which word should be excluded from the resultant array. Excluded, not included. Okay. This word should not be included in the resultant array. So what is this is a base string. So in this base string, the given substring is appeared 2 times. So this love and the second this love will be excluded. That will be removed, and the rest of the words will be the elements of the array. Okay. So I, pi, I, k. All these are the 4 elements in the resultant array. So like this, you can use the split. But remember, split is a method of string object. Method of string object, but it returns array. It returns array. Input is string, output is array. Okay. Like array object, here also in string also we have slice. What is the use of slice method of array object? Any one of you? In array object also we used slice method. Now string object also is also having string slice as a method.
So, ma'am, your voice is lagging.
I asked this slice method we have used in the array object also. Okay. So can you say what is the use of slice method in array object? What is the use of slice method in array object? Any one of you? Now my voice is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Any one of you? Students, I said every day before coming to the lecture, you have to go through till before what I taught, and then you have to attend the lecture.
Yes, ma'am.
Any one of you, what is the use of slice? So now what I have to do, weekly twice or thrice I have to give the quiz. I have to post the quiz. Okay, that I should take for internal. Then only you will be alert. I have to do from the next lecture onwards. So you can expect in the next lecture quiz, internal quiz. Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
it returns a portion of an array by matlab, it tells the index and the
Correct. That's it. Very good. Hemakshi is your name.
yes, sir.
Very good. In your class, there are a few students are regularly answering. Okay, I want the answer from every one of you. Everyone should know the answer whenever I'm raising the questions. So whenever I ask, Kaifali will answer or Hemakshi, she will answer or otherwise Ajit. What about others? Students, every subject you have marks for internal, separate head of marks goes to active participation in classroom. Active participation in classroom. So in your class, I'm going to accept these 3 students. I'm going to put 0 for others. Is it okay? Even if it is a small 5 marks, but 5 marks out of 40. That is not easy. That's not very small. Okay. It has a considerable what percentage? 5 marks out of 40 marks. If you lose the whole, easily you can gain the marks if you just attend the lecture. There are so many benefits if you attentively attend the lecture. Your study time will be reduced if you attentively attend the lecture. When you just go through it, you will easily understand. Otherwise, without concentrating on the lecture, just physically if you present, when you study, it will take more time. You have to rely on Google to understand each and everything or other tutorial materials. It will take more time. Okay. So and if you attentively attend the lecture, anyway, you're sitting in one place. Okay. You are not physically doing anything. Okay. So in that time also, that is actually bad. Okay. For your health in your age. But you're doing it at least to get some benefit, no? And you're sitting in one place, but you're not concentrating, you're spoiling your health, and you're not getting any gain also. It's very bad. And what you have to do, and then after the lecture, sitting in so many 5 hours, 6 hours continuously, and then again, when we are saying I will give the quiz, again you have to spend 1 or 2 hours to study. Again, that you have to do again sitting. Why are you doing all this? You have to be smart, no, nowadays. When you're sitting itself, you have to complete your work. You have to concentrate. If you could not understand, you can ask. So that then and there itself, you have to complete the work. Then the work will not be piled up. And the other time, no, after the lecture, you can actively go and play, and whatever you can listen music, whatever actually you want to do, which will give relaxation to you, you can do. After the lecture also, you have to take attention. Oh, tomorrow this ma'am may ask the question. She may conduct the quiz. The project should be submitted. Okay. So all these unnecessary tension, why are you taking in this age? You have to work relaxedly and smartly. Isn't it? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, yes. So slice, what is the use of slice in array object? You can pick up any array element, whatever you want. For example, first and second element, second and third element, third and fourth element, third, fourth and fifth element, like that. Any portion of the array you can take, okay, using slice. So in the slice, we will give when we are using the slice method in array object, we'll give two parameters, the starting index of the array, element of the array, and the number of elements which should be picked up using the slice method. Here also the slice method return a portion of a string by targeting the index position of characters. That means it will, if any number of characters, a substring, we can say in the main string, any substring if you want to pick, if you want to take, you can take using slice. So it is used to pick or take what? Portion of a string or substring in a given string object. Substring in a given string object. So what are the parameters you will use? You will use two parameters. Both are indices. Both are indices. The first one is a starting index of the character and the end character, index of the end character. Now look at this. This is my string object. My dog is cute. And then you are applying slice method. There are two parameters you have given. Remember, both the parameters are indices. But in the array, what? In array object, when you are using slice, the first parameter was index. The second parameter was number of array elements. But here it is different. Okay. 0, 4, both are indices. The 0 will be the starting, the index of the first character from which we have to take. 4 is the index of the last character which we have to, till which we have to take. Okay, take the substring. So my dog is cute is a given string. Here you applied a slice method by giving the parameter 0, 4. So from the 0th parameter character to, sorry, the 0th index character to 4th index character you have to take. So this is 0th index. So 0, 1, 2 space, 3, 4. So my DO. Okay, that is the string, substring you have taken from this string object. Okay. Look at this example. Anyway, both the indexes, both the parameters will be indices only. Okay. But you can use string property, sorry, length property also. Here, see str.slice. This is the first parameter. This entire thing is the first parameter because after this comma comes, no. So this is the first parameter. This is the second parameter. This is the second parameter. Okay. What is the first parameter? Anyway, it is index only. But what is the number? str length minus 5. What is length of str? I said length when you calculate, you have to start to count from 1, not from 0. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, including dot, 15. So length is 15. So 15 minus 5 is 10. So the first index is what? The first parameter is 10. So starting from 10th index. So 10th index, how will you count? From 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So C is coming in the 10th index. Okay. So starting from this, till what? str length minus 1. Means we know already str dot length is 15. We found. So 15 minus 1, 14. So 14 denotes what? The last character. Okay. So the cute will be written. Okay. Okay. 1 second. This is dot is 15. E is 14. Here it returns dot. Okay. Getting it, students? Why I included dot? Because the second parameter also index. when it is 14, 15 minus 1, 14, as per index, this is the 14th index character. Because you have to start from 0, no? Index. So this is the 14th one. So 14th means dot should also count. Okay. Now substring is also like that only. See, this slice substring. Again, we have another, again another substring.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
I have a doubt.
Fine.
In the slice one, if the last element is 4, then a J will also come, no?
In slice, you are asking
Yes, ma'am.
slice 4, 0, comma 4, no? So from
Yes.
0th index, that is M. So 0, 1, 2, space is 2, 3, 4. Correct.
Okay, ma'am. Sorry.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay, you can include space. Remember, space is also one of the character. Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ask me.
Yeah, I was asking the full stop is the 14th character, right?
Yes. No,
See,
14th,
so
you should not say. The character which has index 14.
yeah, so there are in total there are only 14 characters, right? How come there are 15 characters then?
1 second. Here you are asking, na?
My dog is cute, that one.
Okay. Now, students, please listen. When I am saying number of characters, it denotes length. Okay, number of characters. So you have to, when anybody asks how many number of characters in this string, how will you count? Starting from 1, no? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So number of characters are 15. But when you start to count, when you say what is the index of the last character, index, underline. What is the index of the last character? Then you have to start to count from 0, no? Then this will be 14. The index of dot will be 14. Getting it?
Yes, ma'am, got your point.
So str dot length denotes what? 15. Because when you are counting the length, you have to start from 1. So the last dot will be 15. So how many number of characters? What is the length of the string? 15 is the length of the string. But our parameters are what? Indices. Both should be index. Okay. So when we are saying index, here the second parameter is also index. So str dot length is what? 15. 15 minus 1, 14. So 14 is what? 14 is the index because that is the second parameter. So if it is index, which character has 14 as index here? This this dot. Dot is having index value 14. So dot should also come. Okay. This you can execute and see in even during practical also. Even at home also you can do because now you know how to write the JavaScript. Only adding the script you can write. By giving document.write, you can write and see what output you are getting. Okay. So the substring also like slice only. It is used to pick up the substring from the given string. Okay. But the method name, look at the method name, sub str, not string. Okay. We have another method, but that method will not work in the advanced JavaScript. But you have to know. We have another method which is called a substring only. substring. This is also one of the methods of string objects. And we have substr. That is another method of the string object. Okay. We will just see the difference between these two. Okay, students, I end the lecture here. We will continue. I thought of taking the validation today, but I couldn't. Okay. Now, students, please listen. You have like string, and array, you have number, date, and other objects also. But all those objects are also having its own methods like this. But I'm not going to teach all those. I will give you the material. You have to go through. If you have any doubt, you will ask me. Okay. If I take everything, then we will teach only. I have to teach only this. The other concepts I cannot. Okay.
Okay,
Just
ma'am.
for two objects, all the methods I taught, and then we will move on. Okay. So tomorrow's lecture, I will teach validation and then some simple programs in JavaScript, and then we have to start PHP. Okay. If we complete and then again we can come back whatever we left in the JavaScript. Ria, please Ria. Ria, don't make noise. Ria, noise இருக்குடா கிளாஸ் எடுக்க முடியல चलो okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you students, you all can leave.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Thank you.
Bye. Take care.
Thank you.